Hello BTS lovers! What really happened between Jungkook and Jimin inside the military training area that the moment instantly became a hot topic and went viral in just a matter of hours? Military surveillance cameras, which usually only record standard routines, this time captured a rare and unexpected moment between BTS members Jungkook and Jimin. A spontaneous gesture by Jungkook toward Jimin in the midst of the strict discipline of military training successfully sparked widespread reactions from the public and fans around the world. The incident took place at a heavily guarded active military training site, where BTS members are undergoing their mandatory military service in accordance with South Korean government regulations. When the short video, less than 15 seconds long, was spread across social media and Korean online forums, cyberspace was instantly flooded with speculation. The video showed Jungkook making a sudden gesture toward Jimin, a movement that not only surprised Jimin, but also startled the instructors witnessing it. So, what exactly happened in that shocking moment? In the video, reportedly leaked from an internal source, Jungkook is clearly seen approaching Jimin suddenly and hugging him from behind, an action highly unusual in the formal atmosphere of military training. In the context of South Korea's military discipline, such a gesture could be considered an ethical violation or at least a deviation from strict protocols among fellow soldiers. However, what left netizens in awe was not just the physical act, but Jungkook's emotional facial expression and the sense that he was trying to convey an unspoken message amid military pressure. The public immediately speculated. Was this an emotional gesture of support because Jimin was under immense stress during training? Or was there a private moment between the two BTS members that had not yet been revealed to the public? What's clear is that the moment went viral not only in Korea, but also sparked a global wave of discussion, especially among ARMY, the name for BTS's fanbase, responding to the incident. A former military instructor who is now a Korean pop culture analyst, Cho Min-suk, gave an interesting comment. In an interview with a local media outlet, he said, "Military training is indeed harsh and stressful. If Jungkook genuinely showed emotional empathy physically toward his comrade, it reflects the strength of their interpersonal bond that goes beyond just being teammates. But from a military perspective, it could still lead to a reprimand." South Korean media outlets raced to highlight the moment from various angles. One major outlet even labeled Jungkook's act as a silent protest against military pressure or a genuine expression of solidarity. However, as of now, there has been no official statement from HYB labels nor from the military division where the BTS members are serving. Fan reactions have been diverse. Many praised Jungkook for his courage in showing care and humanity amidst the rigid military regime. Some expressed concern over the possibility of internal sanctions that could be imposed due to the act. Yet many also felt touched and saw the moment as proof that BTS's bond remains strong, even in the tough environment of military training. On the X platform, formerly Twitter, comments such as, "Even military uniforms can't suppress their brotherly love," and "Jungkook shows that humanity must not be buried by the system," flooded timelines. The video has been retweeted over 3 million times in just 24 hours, and thousands of fan artworks began appearing on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Some international media outlets have begun picking up on this case, viewing it as a reflection of how K-pop culture continues to penetrate areas once considered off-limits, like the military world. One opinion piece in a Japanese media outlet even stated that what Jungkook did is an emotional revolution within South Korea's rigid military system. To this day, it remains uncertain whether Jungkook's action will be subject to review or sanction by military authorities. However, unofficial sources from military circles suggest the act is under internal review, though it's unlikely to lead to formal punishment. Given the context of their close personal relationship and the fact that it did not disrupt the training process, as public figures under constant scrutiny, every action by BTS members, including during their military service, will continue to draw public attention. But this time, the spotlight did not come from a musical performance or international achievement, but from a spontaneous, human, and deeply personal moment, one that reminds us that behind military discipline, they are still human beings who feel, respond, and support each other. This moment, though simple, has opened a new discussion about humanity within the military system. Will there be a change in attitude toward emotional expression during training? Will the South Korean military become more flexible in allowing psychological support among soldiers? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Jungkook's gesture toward Jimin has left a deep emotional imprint, not only between them, but also in the hearts of millions of fans who witnessed and felt the power of that moment. However, amidst the euphoria, appreciation, and emotionally charged support from fans, an important question begins to emerge. Is this event truly real? Or is it merely a narrative constructed in such a way as to attract public attention and create a wave of sensationalism that proves highly effective in the increasingly noisy landscape of social media? The short video allegedly originating from Jungkook and Jimin's military training has indeed spread widely across various digital platforms, from TikTok, Twitter, now X, to YouTube. But there's one fact we must not ignore. There has been no official confirmation from either the military authorities or BTS's agency, HYB labels. This raises a sharper question. To what extent can we trust viral videos that appear without a clear primary source? In today's digital era, anyone can become a journalist simply by recording, cutting, editing, and sharing. A 10 to 15-second video is enough to create an extended narrative that may not reflect the actual reality. So, what if the moment considered touching or brave is merely a misinterpretation of the camera angle? Is it possible that the video was manipulated to create a certain emotional effect, such as framing, dramatic zoom-ins, or background audio editing that made it more moving or shocking than it actually was? Have we, as audiences, been too quick to swallow emotional narratives without verifying the context? For instance, was Jungkook's action truly spontaneous and emotional? Or was it actually part of a military drill, edited out of its original context? It's very possible that the hug captured was not a hug at all, but a physical instruction during self-defense training or a simulation exercise. Without full context, that video can mean anything we want to believe. On the other hand, we also cannot turn a blind eye to common patterns in the global entertainment industry, attention engineering. The fact that this news instantly became a global trend, sparked widespread discussion, and boosted related content's popularity across platforms deserves scrutiny. Could the video have been part of a covert PR strategy, either from the agency or outside parties seeking to leverage BTS's massive name to boost relevance or sway public opinion? In a world where attention is currency, this question becomes highly relevant. We must also ask, how could a video from a military environment, which should be closed off, leak to the public? Was it negligence? Or was this leak intentional? In the history of the Korean entertainment industry, such leaks have often become the launching pad for massive promotional campaigns.